enough of that. Ha, my friends, welcome to Once Upon a Pipe. I'm at the office. I'm just wrapping up some stuff, and while I'm waiting for the computer to finish shutting down, I thought I'd take a minute to come to you with a brief update and let you know what's been going on. But first, let me share with you this particular blend that I have for today. This is a Sutliff blend. You guys like Sutliff? And this blend is called Bacchanalia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's what it is, Bacchanalia. And it says there that this is a blend worthy of the god of wine. And I don't know, I'm going to give it an okay. It does have just a little bit of a tongue bite on there, but it's survivable. The room note is fairly pleasant. I know my boss came in after I lit it this morning, and he seemed to think that it had a nice room note to it. But it does bite just a little bit. It's not bad. Not the greatest, but not bad. Probably wouldn't smoke it every day. Well, I think this is the first video I've done all summer. Mercy, where in the world does the time go by, gentlemen? Just absolutely flies. And speaking of flying, yeah, I have been doing some flying. The prices and everything have increased, but that has led me to some wonderful opportunities in varying some flights or airplanes. And so that's what I've been doing, a lot of ferry flights, just taking a little plane like this, little Cessna 172, just moving it from point A to point B, point A to point B. Keeps me busy. I don't get paid to do it, but on the other hand, I don't pay to use the plane. So it's a benefit to the flight club and flight training club that goes on, and it's also a benefit to me. So I'm able to help them out, and they're able to help me out, and I'm just thankful to God for each opportunity that I have to get up there and fly. So in the midst of this extremely busy summer, there were a couple things that I had to get taken care of. Actually, three things. I needed a flight physical, I needed an eye exam, and I needed to get my night currency in so that I could carry passengers at nighttime in the plane. And I don't own a plane. I'm a member of a couple of flying clubs, and I use airplanes. So the first one that I did was my eye exam. I had to get some new glasses. These are new. They actually kind of, I'll take these off because you can see a little bit of a glare on there. I went in to do the eye exam, and the doctor, who was super kind, super nice, told me I had some things like that need to be corrected. I had astigmatism. I've never had that before. And then she looked at a couple of other things, and she kind of threw out this phrase, well, when you get a certain age. I'm like, oh my gosh, there it is. That phrase, when you get a certain age. I guess I've hit that mark in my life, guys, and that's kind of really a hard one for me to swallow, actually. Yeah, I don't enjoy that phrase at all. But there's a reality that I think I have to accept. I am getting older, as we all are. but I've never really had anything wrong with me in any physical or exam that I've had. Um, Other than, I needed some glasses. I can tell you that it has gotten more difficult to read things up close. I have to have reading glasses. If I don't have my regular glasses with me, which are progressive lenses, and I just got those in a couple of days ago. But I was struggling. My eyesight is getting worse. And I don't know about you guys, but as I've gotten older, the later it gets into the evening, the more my eyesight struggles. So that leads me to my night currency. I had to go get this night currency done, and I've been putting it off forever. Number one, I just can't stay awake. I'm just dead at that time of night, and in order for it to count for my night currency, 3 takeoff and landings to a full stop, it is 1 hour after official sunset. That's when I have to begin. That's when I have to depart the runway, is 1 hour after official sunset, which during the summertime here, it's been after 10 o'clock. And I'm just not worth it at that late hour. But about a week and a half ago, I was on a date with my wife. We were sitting at a place called Drake's, and it was about 9:30, and I said, Amy, I am feeling so good right now. I said, I should go do my night currency and just get those takeoff and landings taken care of while I'm feeling good. I couldn't believe I wasn't asleep or ready to go to sleep. I felt really great. So after our date, I dropped her off at home and I went out to the airport. And I got to the airport, got the plane checked out, and I'm hard at it, ready to go. But my glasses had not come in yet, my prescription glasses. So the only prescription glasses I had were my sunglasses. So I put my sunglasses on to see, the taxiway, and then I'd have to lift them up to read the instruments and all that stuff. That was painful. Man, I don't want to do that again. I'm not blind, but it's just, it was different. I was struggling to see the taxiway markings without those glasses. Once I got in the air, I was fine. It was great, no problems there. But on the ground, I was struggling. So thank God my glasses came in. And I've never been so excited to get glasses in my life. The other thing I had to do is my medical exam, my flight physical, which if you're over 40, you have to do it every 24 months. So my number was up. I got that done. Everything looked good. But when he gave me the eye exam, he gave me this test. And there's a little red line, and there's a series of 7 notes. And the red line is supposed to pass through one of those notes. And he asked me, which note does the red line pass through? And I said, it's closest to note 7. He just said, that was not particularly reassuring. Then he put up another slide, and it's a slide of a table, like a dinner table, and there are 4 people sitting around it, and there's a red dot on the table. And he says, what place do you see the red dot? And I said, well, it's closest to the person in the top right-hand corner. And he said, And I thought, well, that's not particularly encouraging. He says, can you tell me where the dot is? Is it on the table? I said, no, it's actually slightly off the table. And he said, So it wasn't caught on my eye exam with the optometrist, but my flight physical doctor caught something, and he said that I have a problem with my depth perception, and he was asking me how my landings are. I said, well, I've survived each one of them, haven't damaged any planes so far, so I guess they're all right. But evidently, I'm not my eyeballs aren't synced up. So that hopefully is correctable, but it's called phoria, Phoria. And I had to look that up. And another one of those things, he says, well, as you're getting older and blah, 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 blah. So kind of not depressed, but just a little down about my body changing and hitting a certain age where these doctors and physicians and optometrists are starting to say, well, when you're getting a certain age. I'm like, it's just hard for me to think of that. I still think of myself as the guy that was jumping out of planes 35 years ago, young kid at heart. But it's not the way it is, guys. We're getting older, and our bodies are eventually going to wear out, even those of us that are in the best of shape. I mean, at some point or another, our bodies go. And yeah, so, I should take care of my body. I do need to take better care of my health. I need to walk more. I'm much heavier than I want to be, but yeah, I don't have any excuses for that. I really do need to cut back. Everything else is good, which something that was amazing. Been smoking a pipe since I was 15 years old. Been collecting at least since that long, 14 or 15 years old, and lungs are perfectly fine. That amazes me. I might as well be a non-smoker. So people are often curious, well, isn't that bad for your body? Number one, I don't smoke, I don't think enough for it to really affect me, but two, I don't inhale it, but I do enjoy it. And even on the exam for my health or for my life insurance, I put down there, yeah, I'm a pipe smoker, but I actually have a rate for a non-tobacco user. So go figure. Life is busy, but it's good. It's good. I'm just thankful to God for, each day I can wake up in good enough health to come to a job, to be able to spend time with my kids, to be able to fly, and to be able to enjoy the hobbies that He's given me. I enjoy my pipes. I enjoy immensely my music and playing the tuba and flying, riding my motorcycle, and just spending time with the kids. What a blessing. The days I think will get crazier as we continue on this journey. So we might as well enjoy this time while we have it. That is a very brief update. So much more I want to say, so much more I could say, but I'm going to let it go for now. I just want to touch base with you guys and let you know Once Upon a Pipe is still here, still alive and still kicking. But as always, I thank you for tuning in, even if it was but for 30 seconds. May God bless you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.